Hey there, how's it going? It's Volcora here, and welcome to another can't talk today. Another episode of G-Log, where I play games and then I talk about stuff over them. This one's different than the first one, as I am doing a somewhat compilation of every single game I have played, sorta, thus far, and a little bit of this and that in between, with a bit of a surprise at the end that I will get to later. First off, let's get into the first thing I want to talk about today. As you can see here, I'm just showing a nice little clip of the first episode of my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time series. That series, again, as I said, was cut short, but I plan on bringing it back. Also, along with Fallout 3. I have a couple episodes I would like to upload, and I'd like to, at least, as I said, beat the game. I don't plan to do every little thing that you can possibly do in this game, or every little thing that you couldn't possibly do, or get all the DLC and beat all of that as well. But I plan to at least finish the main storyline and give it a solid ending, now that I've given it a solid beginning. With episode 10 ready to be uploaded as soon as I render it again, because my computer hates me for some ungodly known reason. And then episode 11 if I need to edit it. Other than that, it's pretty much got some stuff ready to go. I've also planned to start some new series. I'm not quite sure what though, but I have a few ideas. As you can see here, I didn't really know exactly a whole lot about what I was doing in a lot of these episodes. Just kind of started them abruptly. I didn't add an intro to most of them. I didn't give much thought into editing of them. But I hope to change that in the near future. Add a little bit more work into my, well, work. It's the best way I can explain it. Now, while I'll admit, I do think I had a great idea with some of the jokes and things I came up with. They weren't really well put if I didn't add an editing thing to help emphasize them. Yeah, I know I could probably overdo that and overuse it, but meh. Besides, I need to get better with editing. I got enough problems with it as it is. Although, I've also thought of making skits or funny little videos off of some of these games, as you will see in a minute.
One agility. One more intelligence.
This was too long. Anyway, as you'll see right here, this was a short little clip that I took while watching a couple of my friends, do a 1v1 deathmatch on combat arms. As you can see, I wanted to, even as to look, I thought of playing the theme from Star Wars at this point, just to add a bit more dramatic effect to it, but then that happened, and I was like, that'd kind of ruin it. I never got around to doing it because of my laziness. Doing stuff like this with this little intro right here was a bit more on the I'm putting effort into it thing. But then again, since I didn't do a whole lot of episodes of Daisy or other things like that to give it something to do with, it was kind of a pointless waste of time. As you see here, this was a clip I took randomly on a random server, and I decided, you know what, I might make a funny little compilation off of these. And due to my laziness and the fact that I didn't get enough clips, I did not do that. Why? I don't know. So instead, I'll just show you what those clips were. They were this strange little glitch that my brother had found while playing Operation Arrowhead. I think this was the tutorial or something like that. He found that when his teammate was down and he would drag him away, he would just skittle on the floor extremely fast. I don't know why, but that's pretty damn funny. Oh, Woody. Again, as I can talk over this now, I realized I made a few of these clips way too long, and I'm not really in the mood to go back and shorten them at the time, as it would just mess the recording up over voice, and I don't want to do it multiple times. Like I did with the first episode, I'd like to get it done and over with and move on from this, as I've been kind of dreading doing this a little bit all day, but I don't know why. I'm kind of rambling on at the moment just to give you something to listen to as I show these clips off. This one, on the other hand, was a little funny thing that we found when we came across a recon drone and saw a guy fly away in it. This was on Operation Arrowhead, Arma 2, Operation Arrowhead's Wasteland, so to speak, mod or add-on thingy. Which I didn't do much with that. I had a great little go-through with this part of the game, or this version of the game, and never used it. Although I do have a new surprise for you. This one's a little bit scary, kind of. Amnesia. A while back, the game went on sale, and it was only about $5 to $6. It was like $5-10 for sale instead of it being its normal price of I think $20. So I said, well, I got $5, $10. I'm gonna buy a copy, and I did, and I played it, and I liked it, and I want to play it more. I want to play this game so bad sometimes, but I was like, no, I want to record this. I want to do this as a series, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I then actually started one with my friend Ryan, or Mr. Gaming Gamer 101, and I didn't like it. It's just we didn't know what we were doing. We were just being stupid and playing the game, and we didn't. So I said, no, screw that. I'll start over. We'll just start from the beginning. So I didn't get very far, thankfully, so I don't have a whole lot ruined for me, which is good. Otherwise, that might have defeated a bit of the purpose of playing the beginning of the game again. But that's okay. I went through a few things here and there, so we have a few episodes of that ready to go, and they're pretty good in my opinion. You know, they're not really too scary. They're not too laid back. I will admit there's a problem with the audio, but I plan to get that fixed soon. I don't know why this game is not liking me recording it, but oh well. It doesn't matter, because I love playing it, and I'll be love playing it later on. Now that this is the summer, I'm going to get back to video making. I'm going to get back to doing things on my channel. I want to. I really do want to. I find that it's a great pastime, and it just... I don't know where to go with that. It's a great pastime. I like making videos. I like doing it, but it's just... My internet's not that good, and the pain it makes to upload some of these is just ridiculous. So I figured I'll make them shorter. I'll make them shorter, and I won't put them in extremely high quality. High-ish quality, we're talking 480, possibly 720, 360, 480. Ooh, but here's where most of my work has been going to instead. This right here is going to be a few clips from a new channel that me and my friend Nazofire set up, known as PlaySomeStuff. I will link it in the description or on screen if I get the chance. This is where we're going to be playing all the classics, all the console games, all those good things. We've got Wind Waker, as you just saw. We now have Sonic Generations. Not a lot of episodes of that. Sadly, we haven't done much uploading on that channel just yet, due to my fact of me being lazy of editing them and rendering them over, and his fact of being the internet problem of uploading them. Now, he doesn't have as much problem as that as I do. I still have to get the clips to him to upload. So, oh well, it's something we'll need to work on, but we put a bit of money and some time and thought into this. We've got a new microphone that can record extremely well good HD audio. We have got, I plan to get a new way of storing these with an external terabyte hard drive that we can get back and forth to get these uploaded and out the door as fast as we can, which would be great. And a little something special that no one's seen yet is a new episode that we got, which is where we're going to start doing competitive gaming or fighting games, things of that genre. This here was when we did Dead or Alive 4. This was just this was the first thing we did with fighting, or competitive gameplay, and we're going to call it, let's play competitive stuff, or something like that, I don't know. We had ideas, and we just can't put them out there just yet. So here we're playing Dead or Alive 4, and we basically just beat the living crap out of each other in a few different matches, as I put a little bit of a compilation together right here for you. Other than that, I do plan to start booting up my old series of Legend of Zelda, Fallout 3, start a new one of Amnesia, and get back to work at long last, because I am back, and it's the summer. Let's get this thing started.